My name is Beth Clark. I am a transportation engineer here at District 1. I've been here at ODOT, oh geez, I think I just hit 18 years. And like I said, I'm a transportation engineer. I basically review plans, design plans, and I'm the hydraulic specialist for our department here in production. Well, basically, I look at the topography of the region. I figure out how much flow is going to a structure, how it could, how our proposed structures or our existing structures affect the topography, whether that is ditches, how much they fill up, or how far they fill up and they might affect a structure that's near, or I could go on, but that's basically what we do. We want to make sure that whatever we put in or whatever is there is not going to be detrimental either to the road or surrounding building. Well, one of the major things in District 1 is we're very flat. We don't have a place for the water to run. Most of our ditches and what we consider streams are basically man-made. The area was known as the Great Swamp. So in order for us to develop the land, a lot of the settlers or the agricultural people, they basically put in a lot of these ag ditches. Well, the problem is that we don't have a lot of fall in our land or slope that helps that drain. So the problem is we have drainage problems all over the place. The water likes to sit in our ditches, and so we're always fighting that battle, trying to find a way of getting the water away from our roads or away from buildings to keep from flooding. Well, I think a lot of people don't realize how important drainage is to how our roads function. One of the worst things that happens with our roads is that moisture gets trapped underneath our roads, and then the ice expands, and it causes breakup to our pavements. And without good drainage, our pavements don't last as long. So, and a lot of people, they use our ditches to drain their property. So not only are we trying to take care of what the drainage that we are responsible for, but we also have to take into account, property owners along our routes. Well, let's see. Two of the big projects that I have been involved with was US 30, and that was earlier on in my career, and I designed most of basically all the culverts except for bridges. I did all the culverts and the ditches that drain the pavement, and basically my team here at ODOT, we basically were the head team for US 24 from Indiana to 127. So that was brand new 4-lane, which we had to find a way for the water to get off of the project and into waterways, and that was quite a challenge because that whole area is very flat, has silty soils. A lot of the existing ditches had 1.5 feet of silt that basically has filled up those existing ditches, so that had to be taken into account. Plus, that soil is very erosive. How do you say that? So we couldn't have high velocities in those ditches because it would have just eroded everything. So it was a challenge, and it was a lot of fun to do. Well, whenever I'm not at ODOT, I work with kids. I have coached a little bit, and I've always enjoyed. A lot of kids wonder, what do you do for a living? And it's always kind of neat because the kids that I coach live in the area where I have projects, and I enjoy talking to them, and being a female engineer and coaching girls, it's fun to try to inspire them a little bit, to think outside the box, love math, that kind of stuff, and actually show I've built something. And they can say, every day I drove over that structure, or, you mean you're working on US 24? Wow, I have to go, whenever I want to go to Indiana, my family takes that road. So it's fun to be part of something that the whole community uses every day.